Canada's Bill C-3, what it is and how it affects immigrants and their families. Welcome Travel Tree family. The current immigration scenario in Canada is highly dynamic. Many individuals, whether students, workers, or tourists, are trying to settle in Canada. A new Bill C-3 has been announced which will have great effect on the people living in Canada and the people desirous to move to Canada. If this topic is of your concern, be with us to the end of the video to grasp the details of the bill and its benefits. In this video we are going to be educated followings. 1. What is Bill C-3? 2. The birth of Bill C-3, a modern solution. 3. Key provisions of Bill C-3. 4. Effective date of the bill. 5. Who will be affected? 6. Impact on foreigners. 7. Recommendations and future considerations. Canada, known for its inclusive and progressive approach to immigration and citizenship, continues to evolve its policies to better serve its diverse population. One of the recent legislative developments in this regard is Bill C-3 titled, An Act to Amend the Citizenship Act, which introduces significant changes to the rules governing citizenship by descent. This bill aims to streamline the process, expand eligibility, and address gaps in the existing framework reflecting Canada's commitment to recognizing the global and multicultural nature of its citizenry. What is Bill C-3? Bill C-3 is a legislative proposal that amends the Citizenship Act of Canada, primarily focusing on the rules related to acquiring Canadian citizenship through descent. Historically, Canadian citizenship by descent has been limited to individuals born outside Canada to Canadian parents, with restrictions on transmitting citizenship to grandchildren or subsequent generations born abroad. Bill C-3 seeks to expand these provisions, allowing certain categories of descendants to claim citizenship more easily and ensuring that the rights of long-standing Canadians and their families are preserved. The birth of Bill C-3, a modern solution. On June 5, 2025, Immigration Minister Lina Medel-Diab introduced Bill C-3, an act aimed at amending the Citizenship Act of 2025. Its mission is clear: eliminate outdated and discriminatory citizenship laws and establish a modern, inclusive system that reflects Canada's values. This bill doesn't merely tweak existing laws, it seeks to dismantle the structures that have left thousands without citizenship. Key provisions of Bill C-3. If passed, Bill C-3 will automatically grant Canadian citizenship to individuals who currently would be excluded under the first-generation limit or other outdated provisions. This includes those born abroad to Canadian parents in subsequent generations and individuals stripped of their citizenship under repealed laws like Section 8, which required people to apply to retain their status before age 28, many unaware of this rule and losing their citizenship unknowingly. Under the new legislation, these Canadians would no longer face complex procedures or bureaucratic limbo, they would be recognized as citizens automatically and retroactively. Effective date of the bill. The provisions of Bill C-3 are scheduled to come into force on, insert specific date, e.g. April 17, 2024, note this date would be specified based on official government announcements. From this date onward, eligible applicants can apply under the new rules, and the changes will be reflected in the processing and adjudication of citizenship applications. Who will be affected? The impact of Bill C-3 will be felt across several groups. Children of Canadian citizens born abroad. The bill simplifies and extends the ability of children born outside Canada to Canadian parents to acquire citizenship automatically or through easier application processes. Grandchildren and great-grandchildren of Canadian citizens, in certain cases descendants beyond the immediate children of Canadian citizens, may benefit, especially if the bill allows transmission of citizenship across multiple generations. Families with mixed nationalities, families where one parent is Canadian and the other is not, stand to benefit from clearer and more flexible eligibility criteria. Immigrants and long-term residents, those with ancestral ties to Canada, will find it easier to establish or confirm their citizenship rights. Government and immigration authorities. The amendments will require updates in processing procedures, documentation and record keeping. Impact on foreigners. The changes introduced by Bill C-3 are poised to have a considerable impact on foreigners with Canadian ancestry. Easier access to citizenship. Individuals born outside Canada to Canadian grandparents or great-grandparents may now be eligible for citizenship provided they meet certain criteria. Enhanced recognition of multigenerational ties. The bill underscores Canada's recognition of familial ties across generations, making it more feasible for descendants abroad to claim citizenship. Potential for increased immigration and diaspora engagement. Facilitating citizenship acquisition encourages diaspora communities to strengthen their connections with Canada, promoting cultural diversity and economic ties. Legal and administrative changes. Foreigners seeking citizenship will need to navigate new eligibility criteria, documentation requirements, and application procedures as per the amended law. Recommendations and future considerations. While Bill C-3 marks a positive step toward inclusive citizenship policies, several recommendations can enhance its effectiveness. Clear communication and outreach. Government agencies should conduct awareness campaigns to inform eligible individuals about the new provisions and application processes. Streamlined application procedures. Simplifying documentation requirements and processing times will encourage more eligible applicants to benefit from the amendments. Legal and policy support. Providing legal assistance and guidance can help applicants navigate complex eligibility criteria, especially for descendants multiple generations removed. Monitoring and evaluation. Regular assessment of the bill's impact can help identify areas for improvement and ensure the policy's objectives are met. International cooperation. Collaborate with foreign governments and consulates to facilitate verification of descent and eligibility, reducing delays and bureaucratic hurdles. Just to conclude, Canada's Bill C-3 signifies a progressive move toward recognizing the importance of familial and ancestral ties in the fabric of Canadian citizenship. By expanding eligibility and simplifying procedures for descendants of Canadian citizens, the bill aligns with Canada's values of inclusion, multiculturalism, and global connectivity. As it takes effect, it has the potential to strengthen Canada's bonds with its diaspora, promote cultural diversity, and uphold its reputation as a welcoming nation. Moving forward, effective implementation and ongoing evaluation will be essential to maximize the benefits of this legislation and ensure it serves the best interests of Canadians and their families worldwide. However, here's some good: knowledge is power. Now that you are informed about these changes, you can better prepare for your future in Canada. So, don't forget to subscribe our channel Travel Tree, like this video, and share it with others whose futures in Canada may be at stake. We will continue to break down the facts, rule by rule, so that you remain one step ahead. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.